So in a scientist sense, it's like when you're learning, not teaching. Like what is that for you right now?
Well, I think it's broadly covered by a lot of the topics that we've mentioned, but I think the tension that I'm interested in is how far you take these things, because as you well know, you could take these things so far that you just like run off into the wilderness and become a monk and just disengage from real life, right?
Yeah.
I think what I'm really curious about is how far do you take these things until you get to a point where you have some level of understanding or potentially enlightenment where you can live this life to the fullest. That I'm obsessed with at the moment.
Yeah. And I am too. When I'm listening to you, I always think about how does something stop being a fad and a trend and the moment, and how does it become a real shift in lifestyle and a commitment to whatever practice it is that you feel is valuable? Because I find that as humans, we're always looking for the next thing to entertain us. And you can also have a lot of spiritual entertainment and you can also have a lot of purposeful entertainment. And it just becomes another thing that you kind of use in order to escape, as opposed to, no, this is what I'm dedicating my life to and this is what I'm committing my life to, if that makes sense.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I think that's just another way of saying what I was trying to say.
I was just trying to I was just trying to dissect and understand that, because I think for me it's been really interesting having learned a very ancient philosophy and then grappling with trying to make it make sense in the real life that I live now has been such a difficult, beautiful, graceful, awkward path to walk. And I don't think I figured it out. I'm still walking that path and trying to make sense of it. But I know that underlying it, and you talked about this, you alluded to this idea of having a purposeful life based on service, being a place that we're all trying to get to. I think that's been the only guiding light. Like that's been the only thing that is the light at the end of the tunnel that makes sense.
Yeah.
And I find that when I'm deeply want to help people find theirs. And I find that what distracts us, me included, from that is past desires, future opportunities. And ultimately, I'd say the biggest one, which is what I want to talk about now, is this societal noise that keeps us bound.